Hello dear one, and welcome once again to Crocheting in Style Studio. My name is Faith. In our today's tutorial we're going to learn how to make this ribbed hat. It's so easy. In a day you can achieve making this. So what we need in this project, we need a measuring tape for taking measurements. We need a pair of scissors. We need a darning needle for weaving in the ends. We also need a crochet hook, and I'll be using a 4.5mm crochet hook. The yarn I'm using is called Winter King. It's a Kenyan brand. It's made in Kenya, as you can see. It's a 4-ply yarn. It's machine washable. It's 100% acrylic. So for this project, I use 1.5 balls, that is equivalent to like 75 grams of this Winter King yarn. But you can substitute it with any medium weight yarn you have, depending on where or which brand you're using. So the hat is for an adult size. So without any ado, let's just jump to the tutorial. And please, if this is your first time stopping by, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like my video if you find it useful, and also share to other people. And don't forget to put the notification bell on so that whenever I upload a new tutorial, you'll be among those who will be notified. YouTube will send you a notification to tell you that I've uploaded a new video. So let's jump into our tutorial. A chain that is equivalent to 11 inches, and as I have said, I'm using a 4.5mm crochet hook. So to begin, you're going to start by making a slip knot, and therefore you're going to make a chain that is equal to 11 inches. I've chained 45, and as you can see, without stretching, 45 is equal to 11 inches according to the crochet hook I'm using and the size of the yarn. It's a medium weight yarn. So for the first 5 stitches, so you're going to skip the first one, and into the second you're going to make a single crochet stitch, to the next single crochet stitch until you have 5 single crochet stitches. 3, 4 and 5. So for the remaining, we're going to make half double crochet stitches. Yarn over, insert your hook into the chain space, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops in your hook, yarn over, pull out 3. So this is called half double crochet stitch. Let's meet into the other side. Into our last place, one last half double crochet stitch, you're going to chain 1, turn your work, yarn over. We are going to insert our hook by grabbing both loops. Make 1 half double crochet stitch. Now for the rest, we are going to grab the back loop only. into this last 5 single crochet stitches, you're going to grab only the back loop, make a single crochet stitch. Sorry for the lighting, I forgot to switch on the light. So for the last stitch, you're going to grab both loops, going to insert your hook, grab both loops and make a single crochet stitch. Chain 1, turn your work, grab both loops, make a single crochet stitch, and for the rest you're going to make back loop single crochet stitch until you have 5 stitches. So we are in stitch number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 is our last single crochet stitch. For the rest you're going to have to make half double crochet stitch on back loop only until you reach into the last stitch. So for the last stitch you're going to grab both loops, you chain 1 and turn. So that is it. It is that simple. So you're going to repeat the pattern until your piece is equal to your head circumference. For example, for mine, I'm going to make it until it's 22, until it stretches to 22 inches. Stretching to 22 inches. So it can be like 19 inches. And therefore 19 can stretch to 22 there, 19, 20 there. So this size should be equivalent to your head circumference or whoever you are making it for. And for this height is for an adult size. So for smaller children, yeah, for the other sizes, I'll put it in the description box. So you're going to see there. So whichever size you want to make, you're going to get the measurements there. But one thing for the head circumference, I recommend you measure it yourself. It will be much okay. So you will take the measurements of the head circumference, but for the height, I'm going to leave it in the description box. So let's meet when our hat or our piece is stretching, the measurement is stretching to 22 inches. And remember, that one depends with the size of the hook you're using. So if you're using the same size, I hope the results will be the same. But if you use a different size of a crochet hook, it will differ even for the height. For example, I told you for the height I started with 45 chains, but if you're using a smaller crochet hook, the number of chains will increase, and if you use a bigger hook than mine, the number of chains will decrease. So that is it. So in order to achieve the same size with this one of mine, so you'll have to use the same size I'm using. And as I had told you, it's a 4.5 millimeter hook, and the yarn is a medium weight yarn. So you can substitute it with any medium weight yarn. So I think that's enough. So let's meet when our hat is, when this piece is stretching to 22 inches. This is my row number 47. I'm about to finish it. So you're going to chain 1. So let's take the measurements. In order to get the correct measurements, you'll take the measurements in the lower part. The lower part is more accurate. So let's see how many inches do we have. So we are there at 19, as you can see, but this can stretch a lot. You see, it can stretch up to 24, but I don't want to stretch that big, so stretching to 22 there, that's not bad. So the 19 inches is okay. The 19 can stretch to 22. So as I have said, we have 40 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 47 rows. So it's similar, both sides they look alike, so you can choose any. Then you fold your work like this. So we are going to join this part, and I prefer using I prefer using slip stitches. So let me show you how I go about it. After we have chained one, so we are going to make our slip stitches. We are going to use the front loop only, leaving the back loop. Front loop, and this other side you are going to grab both sides and make a slip stitch. So this is how we'll be going about it. And kindly, if this is your first time stopping by here, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, give it a like. Comments, positive comments are highly welcomed, and I appreciate for those who have already subscribed to my channel. Thank you very much. Don't forget to put the notification bell on, so whenever I upload a new video, you'll get notified. So continue making your slip stitches, and let's meet to this other side. So for the top part, you're not going to cut the yarn, just chain one and leave a long tail and cut, pull out the yarn. So remember, we are still in the wrong side, our wrong side. So with the darning needle, we're going to sew the upper part. Pull to close, pull gently, if you feel more stitches are needed, go ahead and add them, just in order to make a good finishing. Just make sure your work is more secure. That is the most important thing. And there's no formula for doing this. Whichever way you feel it works well with you, just feel free to do it. There's no formula for this. With your pair of scissors, cut the yarn. So this is it. Now our hat is ready. So quick and easy. I'll weave in this later on. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I know you can give it a try. Please do so. And so bye for now. See you in my next video. Bye.